Okay, it's a Monday morning on Albertsons Auto Repair. Um, as you can see, I got a full lot going on here. Uh, let's see how I started off the day. Well, I started on yesterday, on Sunday. I started on that Ford 14 Ford Escape. And I'll tell you about that in a minute. Then I started on this morning after I got parts order for that. I started on this right here, and as you can see, the axle was stuck into the wheel bearing and won't come out. And I'm beat air hammer, you name it, it will not come out. So I'm not even going to mess with it. I'm just ordered a spindle, hub assembly, and all that stuff, and an axle, and I'm just going to put it all new back in it. But yeah, that'll be done next couple days, hopefully. How to order parts. But I want to get to this thing. This 2014 Escape. Oh, it's a nightmare. Well, not really a nightmare, but to get this fan out, to gain access to the pan, because on these, the actuator or the thing that tells the car what gear it's in, the selector, is in the inside, not the outside. It's made like this, but it's on the inside like that right there. It's in there like that, and then it rides. But what happened to what it is, this thing melted. I mean melted. Look at that. I don't know how hot she got it, but she got it extremely hot and melted that down. There's nothing but little chunks left of that thing when it's all said and done. But it melted so bad that it formed like a little gasket thing down here. It fit right there on the body, and it formed a gasket from the plastic. I mean, like a filter almost. It looks a lot like a filter, but it ain't. It's plastic. I can't believe that happened, but it happened. And that dang plug that goes to that actuator thing is melted inside of this, so you cannot get it out without destroying it. So I figure, well, what the heck, I'll see if I can get this whole piece, because it's a whole unit, controls your coil packs and all that. It won't hurt nothing. There's no computer chip or anything in it, so it's just a matter of replacing it. And I want to get new gaskets and all that for it. It's coming next day or so. But yeah, just to access that thing so you have room to mess with it and do a good job, you had to take all this off, whole front end, everything, drained AC, the whole nine. So yeah, talking about being a mechanic and what you get into, and this is stuff I get into a lot, because I'm the only mechanic around this area that messes with motors or anything. It seems like no other mechanic around here do anything but brakes and tires and minor maintenance stuff, mufflers, that type of stuff. They won't touch the engine, they won't touch the transmission around here for whatever reason, unless you go to dealer, and hell, half the time they won't do it. I fix dealer stuff. About every garage around here, I've had one of their cars or two of their cars here, me working on it, fixing what they couldn't fix. I just know cars. I know them very well. I got a lot of experience. I have no schooling, but I have a lot of experience of fixing cars in general. Body work mainly. I've had 20 some years in body work, paint and stuff at a factory. And then I've done it all my life on the side, and I've always worked on cars. I've had many Mustangs. There's my 04 GT, 80,000 miles. I've had a bunch of them through the years. There's a motor I'm building for it. You will see that. I built this thing out of pieces. I scavenged a 03 04, 03, 04 crank, and rods and pistons. And I salvaged 04 Cobra block, and then I got a 01 Cobra front cover, 01 valve covers, and intake off a guy, and he gave me the oil pan to it, which he's running a turbo, which I may do, or I might do a supercharger. I ain't decided yet, but I pieced this thing all together, put it all together, new bearings and all that stuff, new rings, new timing chain, new everything in it. Upper timing chains, the little chains, I did that one, done all the big ones, I done all the guides and everything are new. I don't expect to make a lot of horsepower out of it. Probably with the supercharger or a turbocharger, I'm thinking like 500-600 horsepower if I'm lucky, and if everything's tuned right, you know. But I'll probably get a solid 450 out of it at least. I'm not after beating everybody there is on the road or anything like that. I don't know, most of these cars are nowadays, new ones are 700 horsepower, seems like. So fixing a car to do that kind of work right here, to make that kind of power, I just don't got the budget. It's a low budget deal. I want to get it going, you know. I just wanted growing up, you know, these motors is always something I've always wanted and to build, and I always wanted an 03, 04 Cobra, and I just can't build one. I can't buy one. Financially right now, I just couldn't swing $30,000 on a 04 car right now. But, and I also got this thing here. This is a 6-speed transmission out of a 09 GT500. Clutch was done on it. There's nothing left for the clutch, and I got it sitting right here. I'm waiting on the owner to bring me a clutch, and then I'll be able to put that thing back together, get it running. But just another day at Albert & Sons Auto Repair down here in Westfield, Virginia. But y'all have a nice day.